Bye. Is that? Bye then. Okay, now. Just disappear, why don't you? I don't recall seeing the face from Fawn Tower Garrison. Have I met the arrogant? I cannot remember. I'm Delin Fawn's provisioner. Forgive me if you already know me. I might serve thee. I provide Fawn with adventure equipment, though I forget that my stock is not great at the moment. Storms have made me supply weapons. Supply wagons from the other cities, rare indeed. What do you purchase? Nothing. Storms, oh yes, very interesting to watch, though my daughter will not allow me to go outside where I can see them better. So many pretty colours and unusual results. Father, thou wilt stay indoors when the storms come through town. I suppose must if thou sayest, my dear. Met my daughter, I'd forgotten, I'm sorry. Alyssand is very pretty, but she worries too much about me. She does not believe that I'll be alright without her. Thou dost need me, father. Thy business is much too complex for thee to run by thyself. Oh, I can do fine without you. Yeah. What were we discussing? Colours. You watch one of the storms, the lightning of all different colours. Of course, if that strays too far to watch, you may not enjoy it too much. Results of what? What were we talking about? And I remember the storms. There are two reasons these storms are fun to watch. Sometimes it's flash and something you're standing across from is gone. Sometimes it's flash and something you're watching is a big orange pumpkin. I like the last one best. It's fun to guess what will be there after the flash. Some of the kids does have a sense of humour like that in YOLO. Such an incredible sight. It's not very funny if what was hit was a person. Oh. Alyssand is around somewhere, or at least she was. She observed me quite a bit. Since Keth disappeared, Alyssand's my daughter. Do you know? That is my business, sir. I'm sorry. Goblins. Why would you want to talk about them? The storms are much more fun. Well, you're probably right there. We do not have time for this. Alright, don't be testy. You're only at the scale, so everyone's so serious these days. It's not healthy, you know. Goblins are large, mean and hateful, prefer to eat humans and make it unsafe to travel. Never travelled since they took away my son, Frelly. Frelly, just say Frelly. Has I seen him? Not seen him since the Magister took him away. Give anything to be able to see him again, to have some word from him. Alicia died bringing him into this world. He's all I have to remember by, except for Alexander, of course, but Frelly favours his mother more. True beauty. Totally soft golden hair, bright eyes you've ever seen. Though she came from Moonshade, known of course Saphira, she had not a drop of magic other than a smile. Our friend Yola shares our grief, my lord. His wife is lost somewhere in these lands. For thy sake of, she doth live a stranger at Yolo. If Gwenno lost from me forever, perhaps I'd be a little confused. Condolences, Delin, and apologies, we have been unfeeling. They say I shall feel better soon, but I don't believe it. Moonshade is where my wife was from. She was one of the most patient of women. Moonshade is ruled by mages. To them, if they're not a mage, you are nothing. Mages shed no tears when mindless left town. There's nothing in their eyes but everything in mine. The Magister comes like a thief in the night to test children of the land for magic talent. If a mage child is discovered, the Magister steals the child, just as he stole my little Frelly. That does not work for the Magister, do you? No. Good, because the Magister have no call to spy on me. I have no contact with Frelly since he was taken away. No mortal can win struggle against wizards. Goblins killed our healer. Now I have to make do with a horticulturist. Imagine that. And of course, goblins have attacked the Fawn Tower. His name was Seth. Good healer. He had a nasty temper. Certain the goblins found him a bit of meal. Horticulturist. Thought we were talking about healers. When Seth was killed, Delphinia took his place. We could not obtain a replacement for him because of the storms. Seth, oh, the healer. Do you know him too? Always insisted on going herb gathering alone, so finally killed him. Wouldn't take any guards along with him after the goblin attacks, even after the goblin attacks increased. Dolphinier is a fine horticulturist to be sure, which have little or no training as a healer. Does not seem right having a woman as a healer. Women should concern themselves with the delights of life, not the sorrows. Fawn Tower. Know all about the goblin treachery being a pikeman and all. Everyone's relieved that they find pikeman companions have retaken the tower from Pomder again. Do not understand that it's only a matter of time before we die. Admittedly, though, I'll grant that most any death will be better than becoming a goblin supper. Very certain that Pomdergun would be very disappointed to learn that does not know of him. Got the great lengths to be sure that we have Fawn know the name of the goblin leader that will bring about to our needs, or a stupot. Bye. What you got downstairs? Oh. You've got more stuff downstairs. So we don't actually know what items exchange places with what, but I'm hoping my spellbook will be somewhere. Leave it. Okay, I heard something open. Fuck knows where it is. Might be something upstairs. Oh, you just opened the door from the other side. So it's built on the water. Guess we have to go this way. Palace. Use whips. Interesting. Should address me by rank while I'm on duty, my lord. I am private in Fawn's guard. Goblins. Storms, so it's generic guard speak. Oh, so this is the prison. So this is where I'll end up, no doubt. Better get myself acquainted. No problem. I wish I could. Gotta go to work in, well, I will be at work in 2 hours. That'll be the cell I end up in then. I don't know. And have a good stream if you're going to do one today. I was going to say why I've got so much stuff, but it's the guard tower, isn't it? Oh, he's him again. Just come to have a sit out in the palace. Gang's all here. Who are you? Welcome to the City of Beauty. I'm Lady Linda, ruler of Fawn. Good start. Fawn. Our city was named after the beautiful ruler who commissioned the Oracle. Those never heard of the Oracle of Beauty should speak with Callista at the temple. She's the most beautiful woman in town, aside from myself, of course. Yeah, you look like you're getting on a bit. She's the priestess of beauty. You can find her at the temple. I think that's her sat up there, actually. Largest building in the city, except for my palace. Beauty. We revere and protect all beautiful things here in Fawn. Everyone is dedicated to the truths of beauty. Oh, goblins, horrible vile creatures. They've killed all the pikemen that were guarding the road to our beautiful city. Whatever should we do now? Storms, quite a nuisance actually. The oracle says the storms are a result of permitting the heretics within the city gates. Oh, she sounds lovely. Odd that they did not stop after the heretics were banished from the city. I shall have to consult Callista. With me, I thought I already said. Lady Linda. Pikemen, wonderful people, keep the road. They hail from Monitor, keep the road safe. Filthy sailors camped outside the city gates have no regard whatsoever for beauty. Preach some ridiculous notion about brotherhood or some such. Salve, do not associate with them, they are too warlike. Great captains deal with them for me. Joth, Gath, and Voldin. Most trusted advisors, Fatman the Chancellor, of course. And all the horrible little details around the city and lost without them. Zulith is a dear little man. He absolutely dotes on me if he simply would not have a life if he were not looking after me. Keeps all the paperwork for me and schedules my audience. He's quite a mouse of a man though. Sailors there and their passengers arrived shortly before the storms began. There was a portly mage named Batlin and a lovely lady named Gweno. She was interested in folk tales, I believe. I'm afraid I couldn't help him. Our last bard was transformed into a fox during a storm and ran away. This disagreeable fellow travelled with some very rough sorts. He was seeking demon artifacts, I believe. May find them throughout the land. A little interest, not beautiful at all. Bye. Finally done, brave Monitorium. We had despaired when those vile goblins seized the tower. I'm Jorvin, captain of the guard. How may I be of service? Wand of Detainment. The only thing the guards have performed correctly. We make no secret of the fact that I possess the Wand of Detainment. I find that the knowledge that I can stop even the greatest brute or the fastest thief doth so much deter those who would cause mischief in our city. See, the guards are still spreading gossip, for these strange storms started. A ship came to our port bearing no resemblance to any ship we knew. Those aboard were told that they'd voyaged from old Cesaria. The seamen found this hard to believe. We accepted them. Leon began preaching about some strange notion called the Fellowship right before the storm started. Callista took this as a sign that the heavens were angry with us for allowing the foreign belief into the city. After seeking counsel with the great captains, Lady Yolinda regretfully banned the sailors and passengers from the city. Callista is the priestess of beauty. Her duty is to see to the spiritual well-being of the people in Ford. The task has not been easy since the fleet was destroyed. Many people are disillusioned. Well, our only comfort lies in the revelations of the oracle. Quite a marvel. Before the storms began, people came from all around to hear the revelations. It's built by some mage from Moonshade for Lady Fawn. If thou wishes to know more, I should ask Callista. Revelations assures that the heavens not totally turn their eyes away from Fawn. To visit the temple whilst at AM, sure they will be able to hear for thyself. When goblins took the tower, feared the Fawn would be crushed with that pikeman. It was a horrible thought. Trapped between storms and goblins is no excuse. Certainly the bravest of the Monitorians that led the assault to retake the tower. Oh, yes. Were you there? Might have been. How I wish I could have been at thy side. My duty to Lady Yolinda is such that even had we enough able-bodied men to attempt it, I couldn't leave her unprotected to undertake the task. Goblins. We had despaired to fall into their newfound unity, but we have hope again that the tower has been retaken. Storms, it's a bit bad weather being located on the water as we are, but the storms seem well evil somehow. Lightning that causes things to disappear, not burnt to ashes, mind completely gone. Lightning that makes something and takes something else in its place. We should find shelter quickly when this thicker storm is approaching. Mark that swear on thy face, I just is Monitorian. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Are you from Monitor, my lord? No. You must be brave indeed, Monitor. I've never before welcomed outsiders into the ranks of pikemen. I'm honoured to meet thee. Certain that Lady Linda will wish to receive thee formally when she knows what in the city. I'll say that you are properly escorted when she wishes to see thee. Lady Linda is ruler of Fawn, is the most beautiful of all women within the city. If thou seekest an audience with her, you must speak to the Chancellor. His name is Zulith, made known by his green robes of state. You cannot miss them. You Most often finds you in the palace, acting as Lady Yolinda's envoy to the great captains or in the temple. Seems to be a fervent follower of beauty. Temple is located beyond the palace on the waterfront. It's dedicated to beauty. It's always Fawn. Great captains serve as counsellors. Can't say her name. Lady Yolinda. They deal with most trade matters and oversee disposition of the fleets. You find them near the docks most times. Till the storms began, Fawn's means of livelihood was fishing. Now economy is all but ruined. Storms have destroyed all of our ships. Our fishermen must fish from the docks. We need enough fish to feed the city. We have none to trade. Only Alisand still finds a way to bring money into the city. The daughter of Delin, the shopkeeper, makes fishnet stockings that exports to wealthy customers in Moonshade. Ever since her betrothed disappeared, Alisand have taken to listening to the babble of the Fellowship followers. Hope she does not go astray. Alisand's betrothed was a fisherman named Keth. He was without shelter during one of those freak storms. Now no one's seen him since. Alisand took her well enough till the storm took away the engagement ring, especially made for her in Moonshade. I expect they always hoped it would come back. Now that the ring is gone, Alisand has to face the truth that Keth might well be a tree now, for all we know. It is the one in truth. I would recognise it anyway. Keth showed it to me when to bring it back from Moonshade. Alisand would be thrilled, no doubt. Perhaps we'll return to her from the false path she now follows. Now I ask for it at Delin's shop. She should know where it is. Many years goblins fought, blah blah. Now they're following one crafty goblin. I seem to outwit the soldier sent to kill him. So the captains aren't what I thought. I thought the captains were guard captains, but they're not, are they? My name is Jendon, proprietor of the Broken Ore. What can I do for you? Information. What you're interested in? Strange objects. Urn. Can't be sure without seeing it. Sounds like one of the ashes of the Monitorians. Pinecone. Looks like pinecone. Come from big trees, but not like hereabouts. Ask all one about it. Moon silk. Mighty fancy pair of stockings. Make some woman happy. We have none so fancy, only the ones Alisand makes. Blue egg. Rotten egg. How it smells. Leave here with that. Phew. Come back. Bloody hand. Sounds like work of those horrible wizards from Moonshade. No respect for life. Lost ring. Exactly like the engagement ring Keth gave to Alisand. Should find Alisand, give it to her ring. Give the ring to her. She has been a bit crazy since she lost it. Bottle of wine. Does not sound like Fawn ale. Maybe a weak vintage from Moonshade. Don't sell it here. Fawn foot for a Fawn ale. Strange coin. Those are Falari. Those are the coins of Fawn. Simply appeared. Strange storms. Seems to recall Delin complaining he had lost some coins, but thought that was forgetfulness. Apparatus. No idea. Delphinia. Oh shit! Done the fucking blue egg again. Bottle of wine. Strange coins. Bloody hand. Apparatus. Moon silk stockings, done those. Pinecone, done that. Fur cap, done that. Lost ring, done that. And done that. Nothing else. People. Strangers. Scholars. Came on the ship, said the Fellowship had sent them here to study the way of life, make maps for histories and so forth. Collect histories. Scots is the geographer, spends all his time working a new map. Then there was the culture. Her name was Gweno, asking about folk tales, brought the boys around to loosen their tongues. Her favourite were the tales of the Guani. Never seen them, never wanted to. Covered in fur like an animal. Here they're worse than goblins, even eat their own kind. All I might be able to tell you more. Leader, he arrived in the most unnatural way. The sailors had erected a great pillar made out of some black stone. In the night, bam! Lightning explosions, the pillar is disintegrating. This mage is standing there. Says his name was Batlin. Came to town asking about demon effects, bothering poor Delin. Told him to go talk to the others of his like ilk, not badger the honest folk. Be still, beauty is not irreverent. This isn't the place for a long talk, mate. Meet me later, back at the tavern, we'll talk more. Okay. Welcome to Fawn, no pikemen. We are honoured by their presence. I am great Captain Garth. Call me Garth. Storms at this question, these storms are unnatural if do not cease soon. Fawn will perish already. Our livelihood have been taken from us. Women weep at the loss of those once sailed on our fleet. We have no idea what became of them. After the lighthouse was lost, the fleet sailed only in daylight. There was no other choice, but the storm seemed drawn to the water. They took the ships as well, one by one. Few we know are lost at sea, transformed into blazes know what. The others could have been transported to the frozen mountains for all we know. Nothing's been seen again. As you can see, Fawn was built upon the water. We are or were fishermen by trade, so we fed our people and now we trade with other towns. Lost most of our men to the sea and storms. Don't know if they were drowned or transformed. Lady Linda hath charged me with the task of finding a way to sustain our people till we can rebuild our ships. To be truthful, I'm not hopeful. Linda is the ruler of Fawn, at least names. Earth fetches and carries for her, makes feel important. Truth of the matter is that Fawn's real power lies in the hand of Joth, Voldin, and Callista. Ugh, God. Could go on for a long time. Who the fuck's that? What pleasure to meet one of the illustrious Monitory Knights. I'm Zulith, Chancellor of Fawn. How might I assist thee? I serve as the envoy from Yolande to the great captains. I oversee the minor details that should not worry your ladyship. I also exchange various forms of money. So I wish an audience with her I can exchange. Yes. I want... Well, I'm here, so I'll have Filari. Exchange some of it. Audience. Lady Yolanda doth receive visitors and patrons every morning. Let's see, I should read thee sometime next week. Perhaps if I intercede for the amounts received earlier, I'll see what I can arrange. Okay. She's the ruler. I found lover. Beauty's the only rival by that Callista. Oh, what the fuck? My death only lives the inevitable avatar. Batlin will soon have more power than I can dream of. My work will be sure. He's dead. What the where did he fucking come from? God. Could go on for a long time. Who the fuck's that? Okay. One of Monitor's famed pikemen. I'm Callista, priestess of beauty. What pleasure to meet one who is brave as well as handsome. White breastplate. That's the army of beauty. Oh, what sign from the heavens? Return it to me. Perhaps the heavens once can smile upon Fawn. Yes. What about thine own armour? Oh, strange armour that appeared in my bedchamber. Thine. Cannot recall what I did with it. Perhaps I still have it. Perhaps I will come some evening and we'll look for it. I thank thee, my lord. I nearly fucking died, look. Revelations. Revelations, the truths of heaven filter through a mouth of stone. Shame you'll not hear a revelation. I've decided to close the rituals to all outsiders. We cannot be too careful. What happened with the false prophets? False prophet? Oh, sorry, not me. The oracle was commissioned by Lady Fawn many years ago as an instrument to speak the heaven's truth. Major Valsaria laboured for nearly a year before the task was done. The revealed wonder was the oracle. Priestess of beauty had the power to call forth a revelation from the oracle. Times passed before the storms began. People came from all around to hear the oracle's divine words. Storms, another sign that the heavens are displeased with our association with false prophets. We allow corruption to enter our city. To visit the very heart of beauty, some even encourage its growth. Now we must pay for our transgressions. Once we've been brought low enough to see only beauty, the storms will stop and Fawn will once again prosper. While traces of untrue beliefs linger, the punishment will remain. Those who call themselves Britannians are sailors that dwell outside the city gates and northeast. They are false prophets. We thought them poor, confused seamen worthy of our embrace, but we were fooled. All they brought were lies. Only called Leon denounced beauty and mere shadow of the fellowship's truth, and then the storms would come. To smite those who do such blasphemy, the storms will not end until the blight of the blasphemous existence has been wiped from beauty's face. I would say she feels rather strongly about this avatar, but what she's proposing to stop the storm seems a bit extreme. Leon seeks to divert unsuspecting people from beauty's path. He is the one that has brought the anger of the heavens upon us. Lady Linda should have ordered him executed for the woes he hath brought upon our city. Lady Yolanda, honour to her, is the reader of Fawn. Recommends she of these fallen blasphemies killed, let their blood wash away the evil they have wrought. But Lady Yolanda is a soft-eyed woman who does not know the harshness of heaven's anger. I fear that great captains urged her to leniency in favour of the common ties of the sea. Great captains are advisors to Lady Yolanda, then ensure that Lady Yolanda is not overtaxed with the tedious daily problems ruling the city. Joth and Garth allowed themselves to be swayed by feelings of kinship with these foreign sailors. Only Volden recognised the true danger. Volden is truly what Fawn needs as an advisor. His record of service to land and sea is impeccable. I fear it takes all his expertise to explain most situations to his companions. Fawn would fare much better if only Volden were Lady Elinda's advisor.